We are in our team board. We are going to present our system. So, what's the purpose of the system? The purpose of the system is to create a little environment as if it was a room, and what it needs to do is to measure the temperature existing in the room and have some way to regulate that temperature. In this case, it's going to be a fan. What it does is, when it detects a certain level of temperature, it's going to regulate it by turning on the fan. Then, when the sensor detects that the temperature is at the level that it is stipulated, it's going to turn the fan off, and it's a closed loop, so it is going to be going on until it is going to be turned off, basically.
The components are the controller, in this case the Arduino, a sensor that is the temperature and humidity sensor called DHT11, and the display is going to be a LTC screen, 16 by 2, and we have a switch that is called activate. So in this case, when the temperature is higher than 30 degrees Celsius, it's going to turn on the fan, and when the temperature is less, it's going to turn off the fan, as my partner says. It's going to be a loop since the day that's going to be turned off. And yeah, all the components work together, so the temperature in the room is stable.
For making it work, we created a code where we first defined the different inputs on the Arduino and what they control. In this case, we defined the inputs and outputs for the LCD, the inputs of the sensors, that register all the temperature and humidity data. And in this case, the ventilator is connected to a relay, it's not connected directly to the Arduino. With that information, we created a code where we define the different parameters and what do they do.
Yeah, and if you want to build sensors, you can see we place the LCD here as a monitor, so the person living here can constantly see the temperature. And well, here is the fan, so the sensor can cool. We're gonna do a demonstration. Yes.
Ya se encendió el ventilador.
And the fan now it's turned on. You can put the hand so you can feel the air going through. I think it's going inside the air. And if you want to see the temperature cooling, the fan is going to stop at a certain yeah, but you can also hear the relay working.
You can feel the snap.
When you hear a click, it's the relay working. ¿Qué temperatura dice la cooling? 34. 34. 33, almost there. We're almost there.
Yeah. It takes a little bit to cool. That's one thing that we observe with the sensor, but it works.
Ya casi, ya casi.
Pégaselo mejor. Pues.
Veintinueve.
3 grados, sí, ya. Va a quedar.
Mejor súplele tú también.
Ya casi, ya casi.
Your limit is 35.
36, 36.
36? Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the function of the relay?
Which type?
Relay is like a switch.
Which relay?
It's the one that opens the voltage for the fan to be turned up or cuts it out.
And why did you decide that? why do you decide use the relay and you don't use the directed to the pin?
Because relay is a secure thing that if it's burning for some
And also the
reason,
fan
the secure
needs
is gonna be
12 volts
yeah.
for it to function. So if we connect it directly to the Arduino, will be enough for the fan to function.
Not secure. Not secure.
And if something burns, it's gonna be
And that's
Pero enfría más de 20.
what
Ya se está.
they always have relays because
Está
something
subiendo.
fails, it's gonna be
Sí está subiendo en lugar de... Espérame, lo voy a cambiar a 26.
like a
Ah,
bridge
porque
where if something fails, there's gonna be a barrier where all that where the failure is gonna stay and it's not going to contaminate, let's say, the rest of the system. That's what we're doing.
Bajó 0.1%. Ahí va. Oh,
Ya se apagó, profe.
Yeah, it already turned
hey, that's it.
El código algo van a aplicar la
Bueno, principalmente fue definir variables, defining the different variables, the pins where the LC was connected to the Arduino, and we defined the, well, we downloaded the library of the sensor because it's like a specific library, and with that information we defined the limits and parameters and what, in this case, what the display will show for the complete code.
You use a delay.
Delay, no, we only like for when the code starts, it only says system ready, and it starts taking the measurements. It only takes measurements every 3 seconds, so every 3 seconds it shows the temperature and humidity of that the sensor gives.